This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3039 Vineyard Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90016. Today is November 5th, 2025. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 4-inch ABS wasteline cleanout located at the rear of the ADU. So again, this is our 4-inch ABS wasteline cleanout here. These are the French doors to our ADU. This goes towards the rear of our property, and this is our back patio area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the cleanout. We're going to zero out here, and what we'll do is we'll just push out. And again, we do have some water running in our primary bathroom at the front house, and what we'll do is we'll just push out and possibly push out to that area. And it does appear that we are in black ABS wasteline. In the driveway, we did notice that there was a few cleanouts in the driveway as well. And what we'll do is we'll just be able to identify those areas as we push out. We'll make a few turns. And we're going to make a drop. You can see in this area here, we do a little bit of a belly here. So again, we're just going to push through this area. And you can see it's quite a large belly. And you can see we're still underwater here, so we're still holding water in this area. Again, as we continue to push out, you can see that we're still holding water. Again, we'll just continue to push out. And as we push out, we come up and out of that area. So we are at about 57 feet 0 inches on the camera monitor, and in that area there you can see just a large belly. As we push out, we push up and out of the belly. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. Again, another flat area here as well, still holding water. We have no water running from our ADU. We do have some water running in our primary bathroom at the front of the property. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are just in the front house now, towards the main line cleanout that's up at the front of the property. And we'll make a little bit of a turn here, and you can see the opening there. That's our opening there to the cleanout that's up at the front of the property. We did locate that area as well. It's in the driveway, and again, this is on the left hand side of the house. In the driveway there is a black ABS cap there, and that's our opening. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here. And what we'll do is we'll pull back from here, and again, as we pull back, we're in black ABS sewer pipe. We're out in front of our ADU along the driveway on the left hand side, but as we pull back, we'll start to pull back, and as we pull back, you can see that we're just automatically going to start dropping down into a belly. So this area here is flat. There, a little flat, you got a belly there, and then as we pull back some more, we'll drop back down into another belly. And as you can see, you're starting to hold some water here. So now we're just underwater now. Hi.
Sophie, come on. Sophie.
All right. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, this area here is back graded. You're holding water, holding some debris. What we're going to do is we're going to flush a toilet in our ADU. We'll flush the toilet and we can just see some of that water, see if we see a rush and stuff passing through here. And as we flush, you can see that rush of water, and that is our toilet in the ADU at the rear. So again, this is just back graded, and again, it does got a belly in it. It is holding water. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here. These areas here will continue to hold water and debris, and over time they could create a soft stoppage. Again, you do have ample accessibility for cleaning, servicing the line. Again, as we pull back, we come up and out of that belly. And we're around 24 feet. We're just right at the front stairs, kind of front stairs area of the ADU. Here we'll make that little bit of a turn, and we're coming up and make another turn, and then we're coming just underneath the ADU here. So we're just going to continue to pull back. All the waste under the ADU all appears to be in fair maintainable condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn. And we're going to come up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. And we'll relocate ourselves to the front of the property on the left-hand side of the driveway. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the left-hand side of the house along the driveway, just outside the kitchen door. And this is our kitchen door here. Again, this goes out towards the front of our property. There are trash cans here. This goes towards the rear, towards our ADU. So again, I'm going to go ahead and zero out here at the edge of this cleanout. And what we'll do is we'll drop down and just take a good look. It does appear that we are in cast iron sewer piping. You can see the water running there. That is our water running from our our primary bathroom. And as we drop down, we drop right down into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, we're just going to push out, and you can see that appear to be black ABS sewer pipe here. And then we transition right there, we transition back into what appears to be cast iron. And there you can see the water flowing by. That's the water coming from our primary bathtub. So we are in cast iron sewer pipe. So again, the cast iron sewer piping does have scaling, does have buildup throughout, and again, it is period of the home. So again, we're just going to pause. We'll pause our mic here and just continue to push out, and again, try to reach our city sewer. Then from there, we can pull back and take a good look. So we're just going to pause our mic here. As we pushed out, we transitioned to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer piping. And again, this does possibly appear to be our property line to lateral, but again, we'll mark those areas on the way back. Making a drop. You can see you got a large offset here. Again, we're dropping down. We're going to drop down into water. large rush of water there. Again, you can see just in front there. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate these areas. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area. We did mark it with the red flag in the grass, just on the right-hand side of the driveway next to the sidewalk. And as we pull back, this area here, you can see that we do have an offset here, and we are holding water. So the pipe did shift. We did push out a little bit further to try to make it up and past that area, but unfortunately, we're unable to. So what I can see a little bit more. We're going to pause for a moment. And as we were able to get up and over that area, but as you can see, we push out. You can see that we drop down, and there's a big offset in this area as well. So again, I'm just going to continue to push out and see if we can possibly push all the way out into our city sewer. Make a little bit of a turn. You can see a lot of concrete overpour in the joints, but that is typical for the vitreous clay in the lateral for period of the home. We'll make this little turn, and that's our city sewer. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way into our city sewer. This is our city sewer, and we're just going to pull back. Again, as we pull back, we are in vitreous clay sewer piping. And there's the vitreous clay there at the saddle. It does appear to be vitreous clay in the lateral as well. A few offsets. You can see a little concrete overpour in those joints. And a little more concrete overpour in that joint there as well. Again, we'll continue to pull back. We're going to make a little bit of a turn. As we make that turn, we drop down a little bit, another offset in that joint there. And again, a little concrete overpour in that joint, holding up a little bit of water as well. Again, no visible signs of any root intrusions, nor any breaks. We do got some offsets. And as we pull back, we have a large offset at the property where we initially had that problem. And this is the back side of it. You can see how it's elevated. It's lifting up. And then we're kind of pulling back. And as we pull back, we kind of pull back into that area there where we kind of get stuck where the vitreous clay drops there. And we'll make a little bit of a turn. And you can see the large offset in there at the top from about the 9 o'clock going around to about the 3 o'clock. And again, we did mark that area with the red flag. So again, we are in vitreous clay, and we're back on our property. Again, we're heading back towards our transition. We did transition back into cast iron. And here we transition back into cast iron. Again, it is cast iron sewer piping. You can see they had what appears to be a turn there. And the cast iron sewer piping does have buildup and scaling throughout. And again, it is period of the home. That is original period of the home. And heading back towards our clean out. And you can see here we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, this area here, you can see you're holding a little more water in this area. This is the portion there where we're kind of back graded, what's running from the EDU. So you can see these areas just holding water. We're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.
She made it out there.